friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today it's time for another of those Plan to Pan check-ins. So generally at the 6-month mark, I like to film a check-in on all of the whatever category I'd planned out. So I do this for skincare, makeup, nail polish, and hygiene. And so I picked out a whole bunch of nail polishes that I wanted to pan in 2025. Now, I did start my Project Polish 2025 a little bit early just because of the way the fall section wrapped up. So I jump started in December and I have been making amazing progress. If you want to check out my Project Polish, there's a whole playlist. This is the nail wheel I'm working on. As you can see, lots of finished polishes. And then I definitely rolled in maybe a little bit too much, but a lot of these go together. So it just works. It just works. So if there's a nail swatch photo, I will share it with you for this and show you the swatch picture. But I'm going to walk you through all of the polishes, the empties, the progress, the one declutter. There always seems to be one polish I declutter from here. That's okay though. You're going to be seeing this quite a bit later after filming this, just trying to space all the videos out over the period of a month. So you're going to be seeing this more towards the end of July, but today that I'm filming, it is July 7th. Yesterday was when I did my Project Polish update. So I have no progress as of this particular moment. Of course, I promise I'm going to be wearing all of these polishes, so you're going to see a ton of progress for my next Project Polish update sometime early in August. But without further ado, let's dive into everything. I'm going to start off with the Declutter just to get that out of the way though. The Declutter I have was one of those Revlon Ultra Snap nail polishes. It's a fantastic formula, but the shade was Driven, which the more I was looking at it, I just thought it wasn't going to be as flattering on my skin tone. And again, when I have so many nail polishes, I don't need that, right? I should just enjoy the polishes and love on them. If I want to franken them, fine. But I just decided, you know what, for that one, I'm just going to let that one go. So that one is out. But let's talk about the rest of them in the order that they were introduced. I still have 15 nail polishes to talk with you about today, so let's just dive into it all. Oh, my Christmas red. I love these shades of red. I'm now realizing I have rolled 2 Xtreme wear nail polishes into this project. It's just, this was finished so long ago, I forgot. Oh well. So this is the Sally Hansen Xtreme Wear Nail Color in Red Carpet. These were my progress lines. So this one had some use when I rolled it in. So started there, 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 and there. I absolutely love these kinds of reds. I think they are stunning and gorgeous. The swatch is this red right here. I love it so much. Yeah, would repurchase. Absolutely love this one. Let's move on to the next one. So I've been working on a lot of these kinds of blues in my collection because they're one, fantastic for winter, and I have a lot of them. This is an unnamed polish from Kozmic Colors. It's a dark blue, but I'm not sure if you'll see in the bottle, it had this really gorgeous like blue sparkle to it. Now I have lost all of my progress lines on this one, but I did work through it fairly quickly and I often layered it up. That was a full size 15 milliliter bottle. Is this one right here. You may even be able to see like it's not the best polish there. It's a little streaky. I think that was 3 coats. It's kind of hard to paint on nail swatch wheels as well, but compared to this one, which is similar color, this is a better one. And then the C&D Longwear nail polish in Cake Pop just got finished in my last Project Polish update. So this started from completely brand new. This was my nude color. So little tiny bits. Did really well 2 months ago. Finished it off last month. Very pleased on that one. It started as a 3-coater. Came down eventually to 1 kind of thicker coat at the end. This is what it looks like, a little bit more pinky toned of a nude, but yeah, I did enjoy that one, but glad to have worked that one out. Okay, now we're hitting the first polish from the list I haven't even touched yet, and that's just a little mini Essie. Isn't it so cute? It's so cute, but don't be deceived. Mini's taking a ridiculously long time to finish. This is a little mini Essie nail color in the shade, I want to say Penny Talk? Yes, in the shade Penny Talk. This is a nice kind of neutral metallic color. I don't have a swatch on this one because, like I said, never even used it, swatched it, anything like that. This, I'm hoping to bring out for the fall. I think this will be a nice neutral fall color story here. So we'll kind of see how that one goes. Might be able to sneak this one in towards the end of summer. We'll see. Again, I've got a lot of polishes going on right now. We'll see when I can sneak this one in. But it would be nice to work it out because this will be a nice, easy victory. Okay, the next polish. This is one of my spring picks. This is from Revlon, the Colorstay Longwear Nail Enamel in 420 Winning Streak. Base and color in the same, so it's really, really nice for that. I started the bottle up here, here, and I'm currently at this line right here. This is a 11.7 milliliter bottle, so a little bit smaller, 2-coater on this one. Very much a spring color, so there is the swatch of it right here. And yeah, I still have a solid third of the bottle left. So I'm a little bit on the struggle bus with this because I want my summery colors, so I just need to find the right combo for this one. But I do love my purples. We'll talk about another purple later on in this pan. But another one I'm also currently working on, and this one flies, mainly because you need like 3 coats for it. But this is from the brand Bkind. This is the nail color in the shade Britney. So this was a full bottle, got to here, and now I'm currently at this line here. This one's a little bit more of an opaque color, so that's it right there. I generally build it up into 3 coats. Really pretty, not in a rush to finish this one just because it's such like a universal pink. Like that kind of pink can work at any time of the year, even though it's technically a spring pick. But yeah, not in a rush at all. I'm enjoying it. It's my first experience with Bkind. And I will mention as well with this set of my Plan to Pan for Project Polish, a big theme that you are seeing is variety. Variety of brands. I know last year I did a lot with Essie because that's a lot of my older polishes. I really love the Sally Hansen line, so I do gravitate towards those polishes. But yeah, I wanted to just really expand and just experiment this year, and I've been enjoying the challenge of trying to reach for as many different brands as possible. I won't get to all of the brands in my collection, not that I have a whole ton extra brands and lines in there, but I'm not going to hit everything. All right, let's talk about what's on my nails today. This absolutely requires a peel-off base coat. It is my first China Glaze nail polish that I have worn, and we got a nice dent on that. This is the shade Give Me the Green Light, and I am actually below, just a tiny little bit below the line. So I was here at that mark there, and I'm at right about there. So a little bit of a dent on it to do today's manicure. And again, this is my first manicure since filming my project polish. And that's the swatch of it right there. So very, very pretty. Definitely enjoying it, although we're still really early into the bottle. And I enjoy, I know I swap out my manicure almost on a daily basis, pretty consistently. But I just like the variety. And even though I will, I'll do one color, different color, the first color. I can go back to back like that. But I'm rough with my hands, and I just enjoy that variety, switching it up and treating the nail care like self-care. So that's something else to keep in mind. And another reason why I'm able to go through so many polishes in a year is the daily manicure. That helps a ton. All right, this flashback from my Project Polish 2023. This is from Sinful Colors in Endless Blue. I am so excited to wear this one. By this point that you're seeing this video, you've probably seen it in a few videos at this point, but I'm just so thrilled. So where I left it off in 2023 was actually at this lineup here. As you can see, I have used it a couple of times since then, bringing me to this starting point for my 2025 Project Polish. I love it. These bright cobalt blues, they have a very limited window. I only like this in summer weather, but I am so excited to reach for it. You can see I really enjoy blues and purples. I just really love, oh, and reds. I also really love a good red. Anyway, once I finished the Winning Streak, which was that light purple color I showed you earlier, I'm going to bring this one in, and I'm very excited about it. This has got a bit of a separation line, so you can see exactly where I'm at with it. This is from Revlon in their Super Lustrous Nail Enamel line. This is the shade 450 Hypnotic. This is a beautiful purple. It's a beautiful one and done color. So a lot of my creams, I do tend to just layer them up with glitters and other toppers, but this is such a beautiful sheen, and it's kind of pinky purple, and it's beautiful. I can layer it with toppers as well, but most of the time I wear it on its own. So I would say I'm about halfway on the bottle, all things considered, especially because I only go with my polishes until they're too much of an annoyance. That's when I call it quits. But probably halfway on this one. This is going to be great for summer. This is going to be great for fall. So this is kind of motivating me to try to keep working on winning streak. Just so I don't have two purples at the same time, because then I'll always reach for this one. All right, here's the other Sally Hansen Extreme Wear nail color. I do have two of them. I plan to pan this year. Just because I want variety doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes. But I really love this polish so much. This is the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear nail color in 569 Rockstar Pink. This is a glitter bomb on the nails. It is so gorgeous, but also requires that peel off base coat. But I am flying through it. So like this progress from here to here. So that is, well, okay. So I did use it a few times. This is where I rolled it into my Beauty A to Z project. So it's probably just a little bit down here. So saying this was 5 uses is a little bit inaccurate. It's probably like 6 uses to include the swatch picture. But I love this polish. It's going to be done so fast, which is so sad. But it's available all the time. So I'm probably going to repurchase it in all honesty. It is this one right here. So it looks a little rough on the nail wheel. I probably should have put another coat on it. But it's pink, and it's got like red sparkles and blue sparkles and pink sparkles, and I love it. It looks so good. Now we're getting into some of the fall options. So I haven't started using these yet in this project. However, both of these do have use on them. So the first one is another Essie, but from their Expressie line. So this is their nail color in 70 Cold Brew Crew. This is just such a gorgeous brown. I really like this brown for the fall time. As you can see, a little bit of oil separation, but I am at this point in the bottle. This is 10 uses in, because I did use this with my project polish before. I started filming project polish, and that was also back when I would cycle in a polish for 10 uses, and then most of the time roll it out. So yeah, 10 uses, so it's going to take me probably another 30 to finish this particular bottle. Beautiful color. It's a fall color, very limited, so we'll see if I'm able to get through that one. And then this is kind of older in my collection because this is Quo Beauty, but back when it was Quo by Orly. So it's a little bit old here. This is their Breathable Treatment and Color. This is in the shade The Antidote. I really like this as a pedicure color, as a manicure color. This is really nice. And because it's a treatment and nail polish, like this is just an all-in-one like the Revlon. So I'm saving this one also for the fall. We'll see if I get through it all. This is an 11 milliliter bottles, and it's already pretty dented, so we'll see. But as you can tell, I'm starting at this point right here, and we'll just kind of get it all done and used up. Really enjoy that beautiful fall color. All right, last category are some toppers, and I do have swatches for all of these toppers. The first two I have finished, and the last one I just rolled into my project polish. So first off, the CMD Vinylux Longwear nail color in glitter sneakers. Lines, what are lines? Lines are gone, but you can you can really see through this one. There are the little mixer balls down there at the bottom. I like this one. I do not like this built up on its own. I just don't think it's flattering on my particular skin tone. But it worked pretty well layering it over other polishes, although generally I prefer more silver-based toppers rather than gold toppers. But I did build it up on the nail swatch wheel here so you can see it. So yeah, just not the best for me, but nice enough as a topper. I do have another of these in my collection, so I'm glad to have worked one of them. And this was one of my oldest polishes in my collection. This is from NYC Long Wearing Nail Enamel in some shade. There must have been a name on the sticker, but stickers are long gone. This I had in elementary school. That's how old this polish is. And part of the problem why it lasted so long in my collection is because it is a topper. It cannot really be built up on its own, which is why when I was younger, I didn't really reach for it a whole heck of a lot. But since starting Project Polish, I have used this a lot as a topper. So when I started in Project Polish 2023-ish, it was probably somewhere around here. That's where I started in 2025. Again, because it's a topper, you don't need very much. Slow little bits of progress until it was done. And yeah, you can see those mixer balls right there. there is like nothing left of this bottle because it was so thin and liquidy. And this topper, it's this one right here. It just gives such a beautiful sheen to the nails. And I really loved pairing it with like on top of like a dark blue, for example, on top of a cobalt blue, like blues in particular. The dark purple worked out pretty decently. That's why I had 2 dark blue nail polishes that I worked through this year. It was also to help me get through that topper. So very pleased about it. And the last polish, this is a stunning Sally Hansen Insta Dry Prismatic Shine in the shade 020 Moonstone. My starting mark for project polish this year is here, but I have used it throughout the year because this, especially over blues, oh, I am so excited to have this over the Sinful Colors Endless Blue. Stunning, because as you can see, it's kind of clear, but we got some blue sparkles going on. This moves fast. The mixer balls are taking up a bit of space in there, so I'm going to love it, but it is going to fly. And that final swatch, it's hard to see. It is this one right here. You can see maybe a little bit of that blue shimmer. It's not much on its own, but over top of a blue, stunning. And so, and oh, also super stunning on top of the dark blues. So that, oh, that looked amazing. It looked so good. Those were the 15, technically 16 nail polishes that I had pulled. And as you can tell by the nail wheel, like I have also worked on other things. So things not in my plan to pan, for example, this dark blue, this Franken purple, this dark brown kind of color, this Franken blue, oh, and then this pink are also not from my plan to pan, but for one reason or another, they have been rolled into my project polish, so I am reaching into some other things as well. But I'm very, very excited. I've got lots of really good progress. I am optimistic I will finish most of the bottles. I don't think I'll get through all of them, especially those fall colors, because fall lasts for a very specific short season. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But that's where we're going to leave this particular video and this check-in. Lots of good progress, lots to work towards for the final update on this at the end of the year once Project Polish 2025 has wrapped up. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss my Project Polish updates. I'm not doing as much nail polish shopping as I used to, which is good because I've got so many bottles. But the occasional nail polish haul, you'll see them every once in a while. So subscribe so you don't miss them. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.